Guten Tag. So, you see our question here for today. Wann hast du Geburtstag? And I hope by the end that you're able to answer this question for yourself. So that is our target for today. You want to be able to answer the question, Wann hast du Geburtstag? So, as you can tell by our question, what do you think it means? If you said, when is your birthday, or when do you have your birthday? That's right. So, wann hast du Geburtstag? Geburtstag being birthday. So, let's take a look. We're going to need to know how to write dates to say when our birthday is. Of course, we could say months, like in Juni, in Juli, August, things like that, but we want to be able to say on which date. And we know numbers, but it's a little bit different because we know that the 5th is different than 5. Okay? So, when we want to say our birthday or a date when anything is, we're going to start with the word am. Am means on the. So like on the 5th, on the 8th, whatever the day is going to be. So, let's say we do am and then a number. So am, let's say 9 or 20, right? So the 9 or 20. But those just mean 9 or 20. To make them, the 9th and the 20th, okay, we have to add something to them. So, for a number, if it's from numbers 1 through 19, you just add the letters T, E, and N to the end of the word. So in this case, it would be 19. So, 19. Okay? And then if the number is 20 or above, you're going to add the letters S, T, E, N to the end of a number. So in our case that we have up here, that's going to be 20. So let's say that somebody's birthday is on the 9th of October. Okay? So that would be am 9. So am 9. Oktober. So we say on the 9th of October in German, rather than saying the month first. Then, let's say somebody has their birthday on the 20th of May. So, that would be am 20. Mai. So, am 20. Mai. And let's take a look at another example here. So, let's say that somebody's birthday, is June 25th. So there's the sentence that they would say if somebody asked them, Wann hast du Geburtstag? Ich habe am 25. Juni Geburtstag. Ich habe am 25. Juni Geburtstag. So, in German we say I have. I have my birthday. Okay? Ich habe am 25. Juni Geburtstag. So we see we have the number, right? But we added S-T-E-N because that number is above 20. If it were the 15th, we would just add T-E-N to the end. If it were the 15th of June, it would be 15/10 Juni. Okay? So, ich habe am blank Juni Geburtstag, whatever the day is. So, what you might want to do, though, is pause the video for a second, maybe jot down these rules so that you have them in reference to later on. Okay, so here's another example. Ich habe am 8. Oktober Geburtstag. Okay, so here's an example of somebody's birthday that's on a number between 1 and 19. All we had to do was add T-E-N to the end. So, ich habe am 8. Oktober Geburtstag. On the 8th of October. Okay? And somebody who has their birthday. So the question, wann haben Sie Geburtstag? Ich habe am 17. Juli Geburtstag. So, we just added T-E-N to the end of the number, and that makes it 17th instead of 17. Okay? So, there are a few exceptions, just like we have in English. So instead of the first doesn't have to do with eins, but the first in German is ersten. So let's say you're an April Fool's baby. So you would say, ich habe am 1. April Geburtstag. So on the 1st of April. The third is dritten. So not dry, but dritten. Okay, try saying that. Dritten. So if your birthday is on the 3rd of a month, you would say, ich habe am 3. September, October, whatever the birth date is. The 7th, not too far of a stretch. Siebten, we just take off the en because it would be weird to say siebenten. So it's just siebten. Okay? Like we did with 17, 70, we take off that en and we just make it siebten for the 7th. Okay? Then you may have noticed this in my previous example. The 8th, it's not too weird. We just don't need 2 t's here, so we take one out. So achten. Alright. So let's have you try this. So for Eric, his birthday is listed here. Can you tell me in a sentence when his birthday is in German? Okay. So if you're normally writing, obviously you could use this format, but we're trying to make sure that you know how to say the 14th in German. So remember, numbers 1 to 19 to make it an ordinal number, or in this case to say when we have a birthday. You're going to add ten to the end of the number. So we had our sentence, Eric hat am 14. November Geburtstag, right? So it would be ich habe, I have, but for Eric hat am 14. November Geburtstag. So Lena, her birthday is listed here. Can you tell me when her birthday is in German? Wann hat Lena Geburtstag? So, Lena hat am 28. Juni Geburtstag. We have a number that's above 20, so we add S-T-E-N to the end to give us her birthday said out loud. Now, if somebody was asking you, wann hat Lena Geburtstag, you could answer, am 28. Juni. Right? But if we want the full sentence, this is what it would be. So, meine Mutter. Geburtstag ist hier. Wann hat meine Mutter Geburtstag? Meine Mutter hat am 1. Dezember Geburtstag. Remember, this is an irregular one, but think back to our list there. Am 1. Dezember Geburtstag. Okay. Hier ist mein Bruders Geburtstag. Wann hat mein Bruder Geburtstag? Mein Bruder hat am 18. September Geburtstag. So, number 1 to 19, it's a normal number. We just add ten to the end to go from 18 to the 18th of September. So, wann hast du Geburtstag? Wunderbar. So, a quick recap. When we're saying or writing our dates, maybe when we have a birthday, we're going to use the word am for on the. Then to make our date, either like the 9th or the 20th, for numbers 1 through 19, you add ten to the end of your number. So 19. For numbers 20 and above, you're going to add sten to the end. And then follow that number with the month. So, I hope that you do not have that many questions. If you do, please reach out to me. Vielen Dank und bis bald.